We have to step through those fears that we have, that we're not enough and maybe I should wait. Now is the time. We all have these stories about ourselves of why we can't have relationships, we can't go out and meet people, we can't do the things that we want to do. But the thing is, if we continue to tell ourselves that story over and over and over again, we believe it and we live it. Then we don't go out and meet people. We don't stand up for ourselves.
We make choices from that space. How many of you really think you really know yourselves, that authentic you stand up for your boundaries, you tell people how you feel in a nice way without worrying about hurting their feelings, you do things on your own to light yourself up? How many of you feel like you really know yourself?
How can you love yourself if you don't know yourself? So when we're lacking in self-love, we're usually looking for other people to fill our needs. To make us feel loved, to make us feel appreciated, we need to fill our own needs to make that happen.
We're going to dive into that a little deeper. We're going to talk about language and how it affects the brain, how it creates procrastination or action, how it creates the way that we feel about ourselves, about others, about the world that we live in.
Whether we hold people to high standards or not, or whether we hold ourselves to high standards, right? Because we can't expect to develop strong practices of self-care if we don't love ourselves. Most people kind of put this backwards. They start doing things for self-care like eating healthier or working out. They sign up for gyms and memberships and yoga and these different things, trying to make all of that happen for themselves, trying to make time for themselves. And what happens is they do these things for one time or a couple times, and then they fall off. And the reason for that is because you're putting the cart before the horse. It's very hard and usually counterproductive to tend to self-care before you learn to love yourself. So can you see how that works? That we need to get the self-love built first?